dancing in their line, past that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line, the future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry. You were perfection, I was the mess. I lacked emotion, you did your best. I was behind you through every step. You lost your way and you fell instead. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting night of some more FTL action where we're going to be kicking things off with the Elite League. I'm Debbie here in the casting booth, joined alongside a newer caster. He had his debut yesterday. It was big, and he himself is Big Country. How are you doing tonight?
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and baby boy, Debbie? Well, I don't even know why I said that, but anyway, doing great, man. Happy to be out here to see some elite action. This is going to be awesome. Going to love it. It appears that we got two seed lineups coming up to each other. Both Dragons and the Penguins are 0-1 apiece. The Dragons lost against the Monkeys 1-3, but the Griffins had the Penguins had a little bit of a better match with just losing the Griffins 2-3.
Yeah, I mean, Flushi has always been able to create these fantastic rosters that are always competitive despite being a little bit of a salary disadvantage. And here on the other side, the Dragons, reigning champions from last season. So we'll have to see if P2K and company are able to get it done here.
I'm gonna love to see it. Just waiting for these guys to take the field and get it going. Looking for some good action. Myself being in Origin League, I don't necessarily get to see this type of action in the elite side, so looking forward to a great match.
Oh, absolutely. And this season is one of the first seasons of Master League right here. So Elite League definitely still being up there in terms of skill level. I mean, these are 1600 plus MMR players. And immediately Prosperity is going to have an opportunity, but ball's just going to go wide here. And now we have the Penguins trying to take it the other way. Motto actually going to take control. Both Dragon players commit. This is an open opportunity for the Penguins if they can get back to it.
Oh, what a save by Moto.
Fantastic.
Yep, sorry. What a save by Moto. It was absolutely insane. Looked like an open net there, but Moto just took it out there. Destiny also clearing it out of here and going on. So hopefully we can, I mean, they're filling each other out. They're not playing probably too full speed. They are playing quicker than I can keep up, but not playing full speed, but filling each other out. We're going to get a first goal with Collins. Moto almost had it, and Cuz just put it in there for the first goal with 53 seconds off the clock.
And talk about big body play style right here, Cause not winning just 150, winning 250s in a row against the opposing team to force that goal in, and now the Penguins with the lead.
That's absolutely correct. And we got another control. We almost had another goal right out of the bat. And absolutely loving the pace right here. And Moto's doing a nice little dribble. And Destiny just clearing it out of there. And Prosperity going to just put it in the back of the net.
Prosperity 2K. He's a reigning champ for a reason. And right here, even though his other teammate gets a little bit in the way, that still won't stop him. Title ball game.
Title ball game is insane. This is absolutely great. Loving the action so far. Gets the kickoff. Prosperity's going to take control over, take it off the ceiling. Nice little delay flick there, over onto the other side, and looked like he almost had another shot going up there.
Yeah, and now Cause with his own shot. Not going to be able to go in, and now PTK trying to send it the other way, trying to chase that ball down. Wasn't able to, but now Moto going to take advantage. Could have a double tap, looking for it, just off. That definitely could have gone in had he got that on target and made that contact, Big Country.
It was looking good, and I'm telling you right now, that double tap would have been insane. It would have been quick. I don't know if the Dragons been able to get back, or sorry, if the Penguins could have got back and got that. That's pretty sweet. Now we're going back and forth here as Prosperity and Destiny are fighting for the ball into the Dragons' corner, going it off the sidewall. Moto's going to try to take a little bit of an air dribble, loses just a little bit, and puts it back into their corner, and the Penguins are going to clear this out here. Oh, little demo attempt.
I was about to say, I like the demo attempts coming out right now. The Penguins are trying to create that space. They're trying to relieve some of that pressure and open up the defense. Maybe get on the nerves of the Dragons here. Let's see if it pays off. Now Destiny, not a lot of boost to their name, gets demoed for their efforts. And now Moto gonna have to try to pull Cause out and eventually able to turn onto it. And now 1v1, not a lot of boost to his name. Winning the 50. Prosperity's up early, but Cause able to beat him out to it. And now counterattack opportunity for the Penguins.
And the Penguins are taking control. They just another demo. We got a 1v1 now, but Moto's able to get back on the same side as they are. Trying to get a little bump, but no going here. Destiny bringing it up to the side of the wall again. He's going to go up for it, and Moto's just clearing it back over to the Penguin side. Prosperity going to try to take control. Not much boost going on, as some of y'all that's out here that may not know, the little circles on the side of their names are the new boost management. And we have an open net by Moto, and he puts it in the back of the net.
And that's just both of the Penguins just overcommitting a little bit too much. just getting punished. Clean counter attack right there. Quick and easy lead for the Dragons. Let's see if the Penguins are able to respond, because they have had some looks at the net, just not able to quite execute yet. Big country.
Not yet. They're still looking pretty decent for this for what they're doing, but their Dragons are able to capitalize on the small mistakes and see if they can get it back in here. They've still got a minute 23 left with an open shot. Moto almost clears it out. Destiny gets another shot. They cannot put it in there with the pressure. What an amazing set of pressure right there, as Prosperity gets it there, but Destiny's able to come around and put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, that was a fantastic setup right there. Kickoff gonna go in favor of the Dragons. Tied up game right here. Let's see if Motto and the Dragons can do anything with it. No. Prosperity just trying to gain control and keep this ball into play. That's a great pass. Motto with a quick turn, able to beat out the Penguins.
What a play. Prosperity getting that full canister boost, be able to flick it off, having the whereabouts just to be able to come off that sidewall, flick it into the center for his partner, and putting it into the back of the net. 3-2, 1:06 to go. What a game.
What a game indeed. You would think that this might be a game 4 or a game 5 in the series, but no, this is only game number 1, and yet both these teams are coming out to play. Kaz looking for the mid-air bump, but no worries, because Destiny's gonna come in to clean up.
What a play. Kaz flicking it up here, taking it off the backboard. I think that was actually a design pass, not a shot, but a design pass there for his partner to come in and finish it into the net. What a heads-up play at that. They're going to come up. Yep, go ahead.
Now we have under a minute, still tied up. 3 goals apiece, and now infield pass to Kaz. Not able to catch control of it. Motto not gonna get contact. B2K gonna be able to send this one to the back wall, testing the Penguins defense, but Kaz has it under control, able to play past one off the ceiling.
Pogo.
Now that Pogo attempt, unfortunately, is going to cost him, and he was unable to gain control. Just under 20 seconds, country.
This is absolutely insane. We got just 15 seconds right now. Are we going to see a game 1 overtime, which is amazing in itself? The speed is up there. Destiny's able to clear it out. The ball's there. Oh, and Kaz got a little turned around. Unfortunate play. Now, the Dragons are taking it in there, see if they can get in there, but the ball looks like it's going to fall on them. Yep, we're going to our first game, overtime. Here we go, as Moto and Cuz gets it off there. Off the kickoff, Cuz wins it, and Prosperity puts it back over onto the Penguin side.
Now Moto with a good look, and he just sends it short. And now Prosperity going to take his time trying to play this off of the wall. Kaz is going to be able to take it away, but Motto's going to keep this one into play. Not a lot of boost. Destiny able to take it away from him, but Prosperity right there to keep it in. Now Destiny looking to play it out of his own corner. And it kind of seems like so far the Penguins at least are kind of content with... Oh my gosh. What an attempt right there. But Motto now on the other end.
All right, more shot. Destiny's going to clear this out of here. Prosperity's going to continue with this with 49 boosts going. And they're bouncing back and forth. We're going to go off the back wall, and Cuz is able to clear it out. Unfortunate. Oh, we got an open net. Oh, what a demo by Prosperity. He might have just saved the winning goal.
And now Prosperity on the back wall. Actually, we're going to leave that one to Motto, trying to take it down the wing. He's going to meet Destiny in the midfield. Ball going to pop up. Prosperity's up early. Gets a soft touch. Maybe looking for that flip reset. Just couldn't quite get it. And now Kaz going to have Destiny waiting it in the wings. Unable to utilize the pass as Prosperity's quick to interrupt that one. Going to send it downfield. Motto can't quite catch it. Now Penguins looking to break out of their half. It's been quite the stalemate so far. We haven't seen anybody.
It has. We've had a full match already where it's 3-3, and we're already a third of another match in the way. And Moto almost had a double tap into the top corner, but this defense has on both sides have locked down completely. With defensive masterclass going on right now, though again, Freaking
Yeah.
6 goals in the first 5 minutes, and now we ain't got nothing in the first 2 of overtime.
Yeah, the tension is quite high here. As you can tell that both of these teams, neither one of them want to lose here. Both teams kind of taking turns, more so looking for these solo plays, hoping that one works out and they're able to work it past the defense. And that one not going to work its way past the defense. Mato just going to find himself sent to the Shadow Realm, but already back into the play, trying to make something out of nothing, and Mato ends it just like that.
What a shot out of the corner of that angle. Gets it up in the air, doesn't let it touch the ground, and just sends it right into the other side of the net. What an angle for him to get. That was insane.
Couldn't even let me finish my sentence. Motto, making sure we're headed into game number 2 and making sure the Dragons are headed into game number 2 with advantage.
With advantage indeed. That was absolutely insane. Moto put himself on the back. Prosperity still had 1 goal, 2 assists, 2 saves, 3 shots, but that no bigger shot than the one that Moto just did to take the win in overtime against the Penguins. What a masterclass of play! Even though we're in the elite level, what a first match of the night. Overtime, almost 2.5 minutes in overtime. Absolutely amazing.
And fantastic play from all players right there. I mean, we saw Motto putting down 1,000 points. Crazy, crazy play. And just so that the audience is aware, we did have a server reset request coming out from the Dragon. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that the lobby is set up and all players are good to go. We want to ensure all fairness and equality, of course, here in our games. But still, that was quite a close game right there in that game 1 country. I mean, Penguins were right there taking it all the way to overtime.
Very much so. It was incredible to see the amount of shots just trading back and forth. Not one team been able to take control of the entire match and regulation, and then for Moto to come up into overtime to win it. Um, yeah, Moto had 1,000 points, so I mean MVP out to him, though since he won it. But at the same time, his teammates right there, assists, saves, it's complete class right now.
Yeah, absolute masterclass, and we'll have to see if this one goes the distance. I mean, we already know that the Penguins went to Game 5 in their previous series, and it looks like we have that second lobby back up. Just going to be waiting on the players to join back up here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, the Dragons as well, having a pretty big game or week 1. Unfortunately, not able to close it out. So they definitely both teams hungry for that win here. And I think this is going to come down to simply who makes the or who's able to capitalize on each other's mistakes better.
Very much so. For most people who don't know, for tonight's lineup, we got two C lineups coming from Dragons and the Penguins, with Prosperity being a 17-2, Moto being a 16, and the Penguins bringing out Cuz and Destiny, Cuz being a 16-6, and Destiny be a 16-1. So these are, though the salary difference is in there, you wouldn't see it coming from the Penguins because they kept it very close throughout that entire first match.
Yeah, and this is what I was telling you about. Flushy knows how to build these rosters. He's been playing with Destiny for quite a while, so there's quite the amount of synergy there. And I know Flushy isn't on the field right now, but his team out here representing and doing a good job of it.
Very much so, and being a rookie in this league, I didn't never heard Flushy until tonight, but apparently he can build teams. Who knows? Maybe they'll come back and get the game 2 win and push it to where we have to play at least 4. But looks like we're ready to go, and I believe we are. I'm not for sure. Rookie caster too, so there you go.
Yes, we are good to go. All right, and players should be joining the field
It's
momentarily.
actually, sinful. Yes, I do actually. I'm looking at chat as well to get it in there, but yes, I do have my ace disc on my wall. I'm a big disc golfer, but we're here playing Rocket League tonight. So we got the kickoff now. We got it in there. Destiny and Moto's going to come up and get it in there. And Destiny's trying to capitalize real quick, but could not get it in there. Put it off the backboard. And Moto's just going to take it on to the other side. Let's see if the Dragons can keep up the momentum from the last overtime win. Prosperity taking it over to the Penguins side of the field and taking control. We got a nice little shot off the crossbar. What a play.
And what a save right there. Fantastic pressure coming out from the Dragons so far. This is going to be awkward for the Penguins defense because they're able to get in the way. Ball is trying to roll off of the backboard, but Destiny going to send it to the corner. This Dragons offense won't relent, however. Now Moto going to play it into the opposing corner, looking for that boost, but going to get denied by Cause. Ball going to bounce out mid. Destiny taking it down, and this should be a counterattack opportunity if Destiny can get to it. But no boost, no possession. Now Dragons trying to break out of their own half. Go ahead, Country. My apologies.
No, you're fine. What a play there for Prosperity to get back just in time. It looked like it was an open net and that the Dragons had pushed themselves too far forward, but they were able to get back as quick as possible to keep that counterattack off. And while we're saying that, Penguins are putting on the offensive pressure, but now it's going back to the Dragons' way. Oh, we got a demo on Moto, so it's a 2v1 or 1v2 right now. Unfortunately, Cuz is going to grab it into their corner. He's a little low on boost. Able to pop it over Moto. Maybe. Oh, my. We're going to. Oh, what a demo!
Oh, my God.
Prosperity was looking for a flick, was going to pop down to try to get it. Cuz is just going to pop it in there. It's like, nope, I'm taking this goal. You are out of here. What a goal. First goal of the match from the Penguins. 1-0, 3:20 left.
What a play. And now Cause and Moto off the kickoff. Moto able to get in the way of that second of that 150. And good fake from Prosperity trying to lure one defender out. Able to do it, but now able to get it past Destiny. Now Moto's turn. Trying to play it past. Good cut. Just didn't quite turn out. Now Prosperity taking it to the wall. Penguins trying to break out of this pressure building up from the deep. And oh no, this is the perfect setup for Moto, and Moto strikes for the Dragons.
That is so unfortunate. Destiny was trying to clear it out and hit it on the top of his car, and Moto was able to capitalize on the mistake. Oh, that is so brutal to happen. We got a 1-1 game, 2:53 left.
One apiece. I'm gonna have to see if this one goes to overtime as well.
Going back and forth. We got heavyweights going at each other. Chin shot, chin shot, chin shot. Let's see if we got it going. We got a Cuz with a demo. Destiny taking it up to the other side. Cuz has got it. Now, Prosperity's putting it on the other side. Trying to get it out of that corner. Penguins are not liking it that well, but the Dragons are doing their best to keep the offensive pressure onto this Penguin. Oh, and we got it off the wall. An unfortunate miss by the Penguins, and Prosperity was able to capitalize from the Cuz miss. And, oh no, it's a 50. I apologize. If Prosperity was able to get a 50 onto that and put it right into the net, making it 2 Dragons to 1 Penguin.
Definitely the Dominus hitbox playing a part in that 50, I would think, right there. Prosperity being the full benefactor of that one, and now Cause trying to get a play off. Moto's going to be able to send it away to safety, but Penguins first to the ball. This one's going back center. Oh, and Destiny threatening the flick, but Moto able to bail out the Dragons, and now trying to send this one center. Prosperity isn't ready, waiting patiently in the midfield. Now going to send it back center off the backboard. Cause, no. Going to deny that one, sending it back into the corner. Trying to flick it past one, not able to find anything there. Now both teams fighting over the midfield so far.
Well, played so far. The ball is not going anywhere in the center of the field. They're keeping it off. Both teams are keeping it off to the side, or the Penguins are keeping it on the side to keep the attacking Dragons off of them. And it's crazy to see, but the Dragons are right back at it again with another pressure. Right back into the corner. Penguins are trying to clear it back out into their corner. What a pinch from Destiny. And now the ball's on the Dragon side. Prosperity's going to get it there with a full tank of boost. Get it over Cuz with the good 50. We got a little counter. We got a counter. Yeah, we got a shot going on, but unfortunately it was not anything to produce.
Yeah, nothing coming out there, but this could be coming out for the Penguins. No, just a little bit too strong of a pass coming out from Destiny. Overshooting Cause right there. Now Cause trying to slow things down and buy time for Destiny, who will be able to collect the ball. Prosperity chasing him down and getting demoed for his efforts. Now it's a 2v1 opportunity. Destiny trying to get in the way of Moto, not able to. And now Moto able to run away with a save. The Dragons have all what they need to win so far. 30 seconds left, 1-goal lead. Can the Penguins do it? Can they make the comeback, country?
And they do it. In fact, the little Penguins are fast. Hopefully we can get in there, but the defense from the Dragons right now are doing really well. Prosperity doing really good on the shadow defense. Moto getting it up there, popping it back up with 10 seconds left to go. I don't think the Penguins are going to be able to come back with this. I think that's it, and the Dragons are going to take game 2, putting them up 2-0, going into match point. What a match. What a play from the Dragons to take this match. More even, not as many goals this time, but Moto up on top again with 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 saves, and 2 shots. But Prosperity in there putting on the shots as well at 4. This Dragons team is tough. Something's got to happen with the Penguins. They're going to have to do more demo plays because it seemed to work for them. But Dragons right now are in control for this match.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Penguins do have to implement a little bit more of those bumps and demo plays. I said certainly helped and messed with that Dragons rotation. It seems right now um, they've settled into a schedule, I guess, of Model kind of being that facilitator, that first man, and Prosperity being that patient second man, holding down the half field, collecting the boost, maintaining possession and control, forcing 50s so that the Dragons can have that extra time and maintain that pressure and offensive possession. So as long as the Penguins can disrupt that, I think they'll have a chance.
They will have a chance. And we got game 3 coming on here with Prosperity going up against Cuz for the kickoff for game 3. And here we go. Can the Dragons take the claw that they have on the Penguins and just shove it right down to their volcano? And right now there was a good shot by Destiny with a good little pinch that goes in the favor of the Dragons, but Destiny is able to clear it out of there and onto the other side. And now we got a 1v1 situation. Prosperity's going to try to was going to try to 50, and what a demo by Moto, taking Cuz out of the play. Moto coming up there in the air, doing some little aero acrobatics. Yeah, Big Country can't speak half the time. It's all good. But team is looking really good right now, and Penguins gotta go. Gotta get that bump implementing really good, really quick.
It's quite interesting to see what's going on, and it's certainly interesting to see Prosperity score goals. Able to take advantage of the time and space here. The bump plays coming out from the Dragons instead, and the Dragons with the first goal of game number 3.
Game number 3, yeah, very much so. I mean, we were talking about the Penguins having to do doing the more physical plays, and it's the Dragons who heed the call and puts it onto the Penguins to take on to the first goal. And what a clear from P2K is what you guys are calling him, and to get out over onto the Penguin side. The offensive pressure is really good. Moto's not really able to do much, not much boost, but still keeping the pressure on there. Putting it over onto the Penguin side, taking slight control, popping it over Prosperity. Moto's got more boost, is able to clear it back over onto the Penguin side.
And now Moto trying to pass it off to P2K. Able to get a control touch here, trying to land on this one, but Destiny able to get the flick pass off to his teammate, and just off. That was a great opportunity for the Penguins. Let's see if they can create another opportunity. And right now, Dragons just shutting down the Penguins and keeping them on their half. It's going to be hard for the Penguins to break out here, country.
Yeah, very much so. Penguins. Oh, and as I was about to say, the crossbar was paid by the Penguins. Moto was able to put it in the top 90. What a shot from Moto, catching Destiny off guard with his back turned to the ball and putting it up in the top 90. Great shot by Moto. And we're going off with Kaz and Moto for another kickoff with the Dragons leading 2-0 with 2:55 left.
2-0, and this is quite a tough spot for the Penguins to try to dig themselves out of, but a team bump is certainly not going to be the way for the Dragons to keep the Penguins out of this game. And quick counterattack. Penguins finally netting themselves a goal.
That's exactly what they needed. The Dragons pushed themselves up maybe a little too further up than they wanted to, and the Penguins were able to capitalize off of a great hit and put it into their net, making it 2-1, 2:43 left. Destiny winning the kickoff on this, Cuz getting it off to the side of the Dragons, keeping the offensive pressure. We got a miss by Prosperity, almost a good play there from the Penguins. That would have been a great pass because it would have put Moto right out of the way. Destiny going to try to take control. He didn't have much boost, but was able to try to fake him out as much as possible. Moto up on the wall, flicking over there. We got another shot, trying to force it into the net. We had a double defender. What a play by the Penguins.
Oh my. And what a slick little touch there from Kaz. Just the play not able to fully work out for him. And now boost. Almost able to get to that one first, but now Destiny actually gonna get a little bit of help from the Dragons and from Kaz getting the bump on Moto, and now we have a tied up ball game.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for Prosperity. He's trying to get back as quick as possible. Unfortunate to hit the net, and Moto was able to clear the other teammate out to put it in there. What a play. We got 2-2 with 1:50 left. Can the Penguins take game 3? They're doing it right now. Good little pinch off to the side. Penguins clearing it back out of there. Destiny trying to get a good shot. Oh, and the Penguins are pushed up a little too far. And Moto's going to make them pay for it. And puts it in the back of the net, making it 3-2 with 1:34 left.
Yeah, and the Penguins just pushing up a little bit too much right now. Getting punished for it. Moto able to beat them out, and now the Dragons on top yet again. 1:34 remaining. Destiny and Prosperity off the kickoff. Prosperity is gonna give up the ball for the boost. Now the Penguins gonna be able to send this one down to the midfield. Prosperity able to catch it, send it to safety in his corner, and try to dribble it out. But Destiny's there to interrupt, trying to send it center, and that one almost able to slip past Kaz. Moto able to finally touch the slips into the Penguins half, but Destiny's going to be able to control this one off of his own wall, waiting for Prosperity in the midfield. Pinch going down into the Penguins half. It's a foot race, and Kaz, I believe, maybe getting a touch right there, and a quick counterattack.
What a play! All of a sudden, Prosperity gets killed. Got to get that timer in there, and he just spawns just quick enough to see the ball go right past him into the back of the net. What a pinch! That was insane!
And what a lucky break, or maybe not lucky, but a break that the Penguins definitely needed to help get them back in, help swing momentum into their favor. About 45 remaining. Prosperity gonna look to try to get a second touch in the air right here. Able to play it past Destiny. This ball is gonna bounce off the corner. Moto's up, but Kaz up first. Able to send this to the opposing corner. Quick turn from the Dragons. Kaz able to beat out Prosperity to this one. And the Penguins fighting to break out of their own half and keep the ball out of the back of their net. Oh my country, please take over.
Puts it in the back. What a play! With 23 seconds left, they're able to put it into the back of the net. 3-4. What offensive pressure that the Dragons have had on the Penguins. It's no slouch from the Penguins, but holy wow, what pressure that the Dragons had, and was able to put it back in there. Now they got 20 seconds left to get this ball over on the Dragon side and try to tie this game up, to try to force an overtime. They've got the skill. I've seen them do it already. Let's see if they got the last 10 seconds. That's all we need. Come on.
Right,
Dragon.
10 seconds coming down.
Unfortunate, and that's probably going to do it right there. No, we're going to get one more play. Going to pitch it down. Ball's still up in the air. They're going to carry it out. Dragons are going to play it out, and there it is. The Dragons complete the sweep. What a game! What a series! Moto doing it again. Absolutely insane with his partner Prosperity. 3-0. The Dragons take it.
Fantastic series from the Dragons, and the series score really doesn't do it justice for the Penguins. I
Oh, it
mean,
does not.
two of the games going to overtime. I think the Dragons were able to run away with a two-game or two-goal lead in game two, but it was quite close for a majority of that game as well. But still, Dragons' phenomenal performance coming out from P2K, the champion himself, and Motto in tow. Fantastic showing, especially on the stream. Hopefully, we can get these players in here for an interview.
Hopefully so. They show that the Dragons have the sharper claws. Were able to take the Penguins, just throw them out of their own home, out of the Penguins' home court, and like this is our court. We're taking over. What a play! What a series, though. Like you said, the series score does not show the the overall aspect of the that series itself. We had a first game overtime where it went almost 2.5 minutes. You had a one goal difference in the second game, and then again another 1 to 2 goals out of the third game. It was a very close series, considering how different both these teams were. It was absolutely amazing to see.
Absolutely. And speaking of which, we have the Dragons themselves here in the casting booth. Congratulations, gentlemen. How are you guys feeling after that series?
God, I just want to shout out Debbie. Um, they were the true MVP of that series. That's all I have.
That caught me so off guard. Well, how do I even
And
follow up a question to that?
and Big Country, I love the name. That's my favorite name of FDL. So
What I'm
first
talking
shout out.
about.
Yep.
Well, I do have a quick question for you. So the Penguins were able to take you guys into overtime in the first match. You were able to take it in, but it took you guys almost 2.5 minutes to put the dagger into the Penguins for that match. Talk me through it. Like what was going through y'all's mind?
Moto, please elaborate.
Okay. Um, well, I was just thinking, the dragons are a better bird than a penguin, so we had to give them a little bit of food, and then, no, I'm just kidding. Honestly, the 2-minute game was pretty calm. I'm sorry, pretty calm. Honestly, I don't think me and Prosperity really felt it too much. We just kept our comms clean, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Exactly, Moto. My thoughts exactly. hmm
All right. Well, I do have a question if I could follow that one up.
Please.
All right. So, going into that game number three, I saw that you guys immediately started off that game by just demoing the Penguins over and over again. Was that something that you guys planned, or it kind of just happened in that game three?
I don't remember one demo. So that perspective,
I think
no.
it's about when the first goal, because I cut somebody off. No, it just happened. I don't think we didn't talk about it.
This is Moto's first ever FDL victory, so he's a little loopy.
Yeah.
He
Whoa,
doesn't
let's
know.
go.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I
Okay,
don't know what I'm talking
we
about.
we came in, we saw some penguins. Look, stupid map that they play on. Let's say it what it is.
Hey,
And
hold on now. Some hockey fans might
no,
get away
no,
with you, but
no.
no, I completely understand with you. It's not one of my favorite maps either.
And so we had to get it quick. We had to get a quick 3-0 and get it over with. So that's pretty much what it was.
So individually, both you guys had some standout performances. Y'all had some great saves, great shots, everything like that. Um, is there any part that you guys think were that that more contributed to your all success from this match than anything else?
Moto carried me pretty much, right, Moto?
No.
Right. So
Uh, you need a little Advil there, Moto. Little painkiller because your back's hurting just a little bit.
No, it's a team effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're a
Yeah.
team here.
1,000 points a game. That definitely
Yeah,
shows that.
that's a 16 salary for you too. Whoo!
Woo!
We need to bump that
Oh,
up,
boy.
Chris. Let's look at that. Chris with the K, if you're watching, let's bump his salary up a little bit. Come on.
I do have a final question for you boys before we have to uh, go and close up the stream for the next match.
Anything for you,
So,
Debbie.
so that last match is, or that last question is going to be: are there any other elite teams that you guys are looking forward to facing? I do notice you guys have the Griffins next week. Maybe are you guys trying to test your lineup against them?
I'll take this one, Moto. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea who's on the Griffins, so we're chilling there. Second, I know we played them first week, but I pray that we get Myrtical and Chris with a K, his no sleeve wearing butt again, because last week was a fluke. They got us 3-1, but it was a fluke. We're calling it like it is. And honestly, who else is out there? J Dub's team, the one with Amp, easy. Not worried about them at all.
Wow. Calling them out right at the bat.
Well, this is what my 9th season. What season are we on in FDL? Can
We're,
someone get
we're,
that?
in, we're in the ninth
Season
season right
9.
now.
So 9th season here, haven't changed. Hey, believe it or not, Dragons are the reigning champions. So come on, you gotta have something.
Faith, yep. Gotta have a
Little faith, right? Big, come on, country, hit
A little faith, a
a
little
little faith,
confidence.
Little faith, just a little.
just a little. But no, I love all the teams and always appreciative of every person coming out and playing, and the casters, and the person running the stream. Always appreciative of that. So thank you guys.
Of course, and of course, congratulations again to you guys. Before we get going, country, did you have any last words for the stream?
Not at the time. I don't. Congratulations, Dragons, for taking down the Penguins, and looking forward to seeing you guys next week.
Absolutely. And of course, the stream isn't ending right here. We have another match for you coming up right here at 9 o'clock. It's going to be the Master League where we're going to see the Penguins again, this time taking on the Unicorns. You don't want to miss out.
And you guys have a great night.
catching diamonds in the rain, letting precious water through the drain. Stars were dancing in their light, paths that we could never ride. Oh, they were dancing way up high. We built these walls so we could find who could prove themselves to the waves of time. We're trying to repent before you sin. It's like giving up before you begin. Stars were dancing in their light, paths that we could never ride. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their light, the future we will never ride. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry. Thought another goal is all we needed. Taking second chances till we bleed. And when all the love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in their light, paths that we could never ride. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their light, the future we will never ride. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Not just welcome back to the stream, to the FDL stream, but I am back as well, Debbie in the casting booth, and this time I'm joined alongside Galloway. Sir, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Just watch a dragon sweep. Always love to see it. You gotta love to see it, especially if you're me. And yeah, it's not that it's all about me, of course, but it does help. But I'm doing good, man. Looking forward to seeing this next matchup in Master League, man. How are you doing?
I mean, I'm doing fantastic. We had a good series last match, of course. You know that already. This
Mhm.
match we have we're moving up a league, up into Master League, and we're going to be having the Penguins taking on the Unicorns here very shortly.
Yep, let's get them in there, letting them know they can join up now. We have Connor Cox and Poofy from the Penguins. Yes, from the Penguins. And Insanity and Pablo from the Unicorns joining us. We have Poofy and Insanity on the kickoff. Let's see who gets the ball first. Oh, 250s. You gotta love it.
And now we have the ball going into the Unicorns half. Connor Cox looking for a little bit of a demo, but Poofy almost setting something up right there. And now going to look for the pass to Connor Cox, who's waiting in the wing and just off the post. Immediate defense coming out to work for the Unicorns so far, Galloway.
Man, that was absolutely beautiful. I mean, that was a solid job of defense, but that's the ground pinch pass. That's hard to be ready and predict. You can be ready for it, but the pinch makes it hard to tell how fast it's going to be. Thankfully, the goalpost is on their side, and now it's the Unicorns trying to continue the offensive pressure. But Connor is going to take it into the. I said the thing backwards. We have a little bit of fun here. He's trying to take it to the corner, can't get it past Insanity though. Now Insanity trying to take the slow game, get control of the ball, try to get it past Poofy. Can't get it past Connor though. Connor taking it to the side, gets the double off the wall. His teammates going up for it. A 50 by J Pablo or Insanity. And Unicorns come up with it with the shot on goal, Debbie.
And now we have the Penguins taking it the other way. This is a good setup. Poofy not going to bite on it. Pablo going to catch it. Poofy with the immediate tackle. Sanity, not a lot of boost, trying to flick it past Connor. Not able to do so. Now we got Poofy up early, gonna pressure Insanity right here, who doesn't have a lot of boosts, but still able to get the ball away. Unicorns trying to break out of their half, and Insanity finally able to do it. Now,
Indeed, in a demo. But it's all Unicorns who needed that second man to be ready for the offense. So a good demo there by the Penguins. Now getting past both defenders who doubled on that. Poofy gets the first goal, a minute 53 in. I was wondering if he'd ever score, and Poofy answers that question before I could even ask it in a pretty controlled manner.
Hey, Poofy has the poof goal explosion, if you haven't noticed.
I think I caught it. I catch all puns, don't you worry.
Also, I'm still recovering from that goal and how mechanical it was. I mean, this is Master League.
Yeah, it's very astounding the precision that we can see. 'Cause I expect the mechanical. I expect it. You'll see it in Elite. The thing is, in Master, it's a lot more precise. It's a lot more. It's calculated in Elite, but in Masters, it's almost always calculated. And right there, you just see Insanity with a beautiful jump up, just getting that ball in there before the Penguins even know what's about to happen. It's just a little too late. Backflip from Connor. It's just hard to go for it when he's just on the ball, putting it straight on the net.
And the Unicorns with an immediate chance right here. It's gonna get shut down by the Dragons, and now they're gonna. Now
The
Unicorns
Dragons?
trying to. My
That was last match, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yes, the Penguins right there. And speaking of, I can't even get a sentence out.
The reason why is because, but I understand, man. The unicorns, dragons, they're both mythical creatures of legend. I get it. You know, there's a vague difference, and they're both a slightly red, orange tinge to it. I get it, man. But unicorns getting that second goal, taking the lead, putting them in a good position at the halfway marker of this match. J. Pablo is now going to try to take it, can't get it past Poofy, but maintains control of the ball, gets the boost, tries to get the pass out, but Poofy not letting it happen, reading that, having to contend with Insanity, who gets it past him, but Connor's there, banging at center, trying to buy some time, getting the demo, allowing his teammate to take all the time in the world with no boost. However, crossbar plus J. Pablo equals clear by the Unicorns.
And now Poofy able to get the flip reset and slip it past too. And now the Penguins tie up the game. Poofy
And
does it again, Galloway.
Beautiful, man. That was just. Oh, I thought for sure we were about to see a save. I knew there was an opportunity there. Knew he still had his flip. But I thought, he's got this. No, I was wrong. This is why I'm the expert and he's not.
And now we see Pablo trying to do something right here, just unable to get it past the defense of the Penguins. And now Connor can send this one off to Poofy. And he hits the wall. Unicorn still on top of this, and that's a dangerous ball. Pablo not able to secure the goal, and the Penguins trying to take it the other way. Still tied up ball game. We approach almost a minute left here in our game number 1.
Indeed, a good beat by Insanity. Poofy with the awkward touch. It was going to be an own goal, but Pablo saves him from the Eagles moment and secures it for himself. And with that, that's 2 goals for Insanity and 1 goal Pablo. Not quite the hat trick, because, Pablo stole it. But, I don't blame him at all. I'd do that too. At that point, it's going in. Might as well take the credit yourself, right?
Oh, and Poofy almost able to slip that one past the Unicorns defense, but Unicorns defense standing strong, and now Pablo trying to play it past the Penguins defense gets bumped for his efforts, and now Penguins trying to mount a counterattack right here. Poofy's gonna try to take his time, draw out the defenders. Now Connor passing it up. Now Insanity able to send it away into the midfield. Disregard that all the way into the Penguins half.
It's okay, Debbie. Take a minute and just appreciate this gameplay and that pass from Connor to Poofy. I was just about to say it, but they did it before I could even get there. There's going to be a pass out center, see if Pablo can get back. He could not. And just like that, 30 seconds remaining, 32 seconds remaining. That is a tied ball game. This is coming down to the wire in a very intense scenario, game one.
A little bit reminiscent of that last series. Are we gonna have another game one overtime here? 20 seconds remaining. Unicorns trying to play out of their own half, and the Penguins not relenting. They're trying to set things up. This could be an opportunity for Poofy. He's up, and it goes wide. 5 seconds, counting down. Connor Cox able to find a 50 off the wall. No more time. We will have overtime.
This is still dangerous. Okay. A good clear out by Insanity there, and the other second Penguins player unable to get there in time to keep it up. Like I said, reminiscent of that first game last series, going into the OT for game one. Hopefully not as long of an OT this time. Hopefully, but I don't want it to be over within the first 20 seconds. I feel like both these teams deserve at least one good solid offensive pressure. They've played phenomenal. It'd be a shame for it to end so quickly on a errant ball flying towards the net.
Oh my!
Ooh, good save.
An erratic shot coming out from the Unicorns. Unfortunately for them, Poofy trying to send it the other way. Sets up for the flip reset. Not quite sure if he was able to get it. Insanity just was able to slip it past both defenders right there, but just no boost to his name. Still no boost. Struggling to get some to his name. And oh my. A little bit of a dangerous back pass coming out from the Penguins, and the Unicorns trying to mount their own offensive attack here, Galloway.
Indeed, Penguins now trying to hold back the offensive pressure. Insanity making an insane shot that the Penguins was not ready for, and just like that, a minute 4 in, that's game one. Unicorns take it. There's some very good offensive pressure. The defensive game was solid both ways. The offensive game was very solid both ways. However, Unicorns have to make one less save with 2 more shots. That seemed to be the winning formula there. And we're getting a map change request from the Unicorns, which this is their home field. And the Penguins are agreeing to it, so we can work with them there. We got them. And we'll see what map they want to go to. But while we wait for these nerds to figure out what map they want to play on, Debbie, let's break down how that game one went for us.
Yeah, so with that game one, I think the Penguins were able to capitalize a lot off of Poofy's ones and solo plays. I think the Unicorns at the start of this game one maybe weren't ready or prepared for that level of mechanics to come out here, and over time they were able to adapt, try to deny Poofy those opportunities, and the amount of times that he could go up and create those solo plays. He definitely looked for those flip resets for sure. And I think for the Unicorns, I think it came down in that overtime quite literally to just who was gonna make that first mistake. And luckily for the Unicorns, I don't think the Penguins even really made that hard of a mistake. I think Insanity happened to be in that perfect cherry picking spot, ready for that touch, which Connor Cox was in an awkward position and had to dive for that save. So, of course, I think.
Sorry, go ahead, finish.
I think even though the Unicorns came out on top and they were able to make they were able to execute on that one opportunity, I think it could still go either way. Both teams are playing fantastically. In all honesty, Galloway.
Absolutely, man. Neither team really made an issue or many mistakes at all, and the offensive pressure was there for both teams. The rotations, the defense was there for both teams. And it's just it just we saw both teams were playing in sync with each other. There were flaws, but they were flawless at the same time because it wasn't really in one direction. Both teams were making the same mistakes. That's why we ended up in overtime. And it went to Insanity just being absolutely crazy, getting the first shot off, and just able to make it and able to sink it. And it really just turned into a great overall game, minute-long overtime. For game one, you can't really ask for much more than that, and I believe we are still waiting for that first or the next slide to come up. I have you gotten to it? Oh, there we go. It is up. I'm able to get into it now. Maybe I can finally see things.
Yeah, and this new after this map change, I mean, maybe we're gonna see both teams really explode, and we're gonna see even an even longer overtime.
Oh
As
God, please no.
I believe they did request this map in particular. So we'll
Yep.
see. Who do you think the map will favor, if
Well,
anyone at all?
well, they answered it before I could, Debbie. It was the Unicorns who were the home team who picked the last map, and it's the Unicorns who suggested this map, and it's the Unicorns who scored within 4 seconds. I mean, I don't think the script is rigged, but the script might be rigged here, Debbie. I don't know. J. Pablo getting a good kickoff though. Trying to maintain control, gets the pop up for his teammate, and Sandy banging it. Connor able to get the save out. Pablo goes up for it to slow down the offensive push from the Penguins. Connor low boost when trying to get the center for his teammate. Poofy gets the over one, gets the over two, misses the double. And Connor went back for boost, allowing Insanity to get the clear and the demo. Boost be darned. J. Pablo, beautiful shot. Poofy, insane save. I thought we were about to see a second goal. Poofy getting there round one, and just like that, we have a tied game at 4:20. That did not go like I thought it would, Debbie, but this is why I am not nearly as close to master leagues like these guys. That was beautiful.
What I thought was for sure gonna be a Unicorns goal. Goofy with a fantastic save right there and turning it into a goal of his own for the Penguins. And now we see Connor Cox trying to do the same, but fantastic defense coming out from Insanity.
Absolutely. One could say the reason why he is Insanity is because he's insane on offense and defense. If you're just insane one way, it's not Insanity. But if you're completely insane, well, that might just qualify. And terrible jokes aside, Insanity trying to get it towards center, but Connor not letting it happen. Gets it over both Unicorns. Very dangerous for Pablo, but avoids the demo and gets the clear out, making Poofy rush back. Pablo up in the air and try to get it center towards his teammate, couldn't. And it goes wide. I am slowly starting to get disconnected. Debbie, I might need you to take over here for a second.
All right, no problem. Demo gonna open up the way, and Connor able to sink one into the back of the Unicorns net. Penguins able to take advantage right here. 3:29 remaining. Fantastic heads up play coming out from Poofy to open up that lane for his teammate.
Indeed it was. Oh, no, I'm back, sorry.
No worries.
My ping, for whatever reason, Rocket League doesn't love me, but it's okay. I don't love Rocket League either. However, I love FDL in this great action. It's a shot from Pablo, the double off the backboard, and just like that, a tied game. And it's just, I'm glad I could get my game back. I'm glad I could see what was happening, because I did not want to miss that, Debbie. That was absolutely gorgeous. And then he shot it too, not just the goal extension.
For Pablo, I was waiting for him to really show up in this game. But if he says enough about Pablo, it's time to talk about me. Gonna take the lead really quick off the kickoff right here for the Penguins.
Very good retaliation goal.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the Unicorns are able to respond in kind. And as I was previously saying, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Pablo kind of making his name stand out on the Unicorns roster, as we've been seeing Insanity score some goals, get some incredible saves. I want to see Pablo doing the same.
Indeed, but you cannot discount what he has been doing so far. He's been putting some fantastic pressure up there. Pablo he's got all the goals in this game so far for the Unicorns, and 5 shots. He's doing a lot of work. Insanity, for whatever reason, getting the plays that gets his name called out, but Pablo's doing just as every bit of it as his teammate, and it's really working well. Penguins are doing just as good. However, it's a little bit slip up to allow the net be briefly open, but they could not quite get it to sink. And just like that, Poofy taking it the other way. Insanity clearing out. Connor going to try to fling it back to his teammate, or at least to slow down the offensive push. Pablo, or Poofy, I mean, getting it up. Pablo getting to 50. A little bit of a dangerous clear out, but teamwork makes the dream work, Debbie, and two players is better than one, especially on defense sometimes.
Absolutely, and once you mention it, did see Pablo getting that dirty work done, and he created that last opportunity for the Unicorns. We're gonna have to see if the Unicorns can create another opportunity, finally able to break out of their half. Poofy able to get a touch out the safety, but it's gonna result in a Pablo shot. Connor able to send it away. Pablo with the infield pass, but Poofy interception and goal added to the scoreboard for the Penguins.
You know, this is the wrong kind of football for interceptions, but, you know, that's a very accurate way to describe it. Both Poofy picked that play off, not allowing the Penguins to get the shot, and just a beautiful counter. But Penguins gonna win the kickoff. Poofy gonna try to get the second touch. Insanity is not letting it happen though. Now trying to get offensive pressure. Pablo with a great flick up. Gets demoed for his efforts though, and Connor on the ball. Getting it past Insanity. He's getting bumped by Poofy. However, Pablo getting the awkward bounce off the backboard, flings it towards net. Poofy gets around for the save. Poofy now going to challenge here in the wall. Goes center. Insanity backs off. Connor decides not to pressure it. Oh, the good touch! That's just the goalpost saying no, Debbie. I thought that was in.
What a redirect. It was a fantastic little touch right there. Unfortunately, just a little bit too fast for his teammate to get into position for that one. And now we see Insanity trying to set up Pablo, and this could be a good look, but no, Poofy gonna shut it down. Not gonna let the shot come off. Unicorns are gonna have to score quickly if they want to get back into this one to at least force an overtime. 20 seconds remaining. Penguins trying to go the other way. Galloway.
Oh no, not like that. I don't think there's gonna be another overtime this time, my friend. The Unicorns really have not played a bad game, but Penguins played with fire. They did not agree with that first game loss. They have really made a strong pushback in this second game, which is kind of crazy because the Unicorns have outshot the Penguins 15-11, but the Penguins are converting them more, and right here's another one just going in an extra 2 shots because Poofy's scrub tail couldn't score it here. I swear. I'd make those out. No, I don't. But that's a good play by Poofy getting it past the defenders. Connor securing it, not letting his efforts go to waste, even though time's counting down. And Penguins were outshot and had to make a lot more saves. However, you could also say that the fact that they had to make a lot more saves is the reason why Unicorns were up or down 2-6. And like that, Connor hitting the ball down. That is game 2, with Penguins being your winner, series tied at 1-1.
And what a series that we have on our hands. I mean, like you mentioned it, the difference in shots here between both these teams. I mean, I think the Penguins would just seem to take advantage of counterattacks a lot, and it was able to catch that Unicorns offense off guard every single time. And it's I think it's one thing that the Unicorns are gonna have to adapt and maybe change a little bit. Um, Try to have that second man be maybe just that much more patient because the Penguins have been able to capitalize with those counterattacks so far.
Indeed, the Penguins are doing a great job, and that's partially why they're getting so low of shots comparatively. They're doing a lot more counterattacks, and the counterattacks just go. It doesn't count as a shot, but it still goes in. I mean, it's working. The Penguins are just being patient and just taking advantage, not worrying on defense or panicking. just letting the unicorns do their things, just fling the ball constantly, then take the right opportunity to get it out, clear it, or just the counterattack, fling it towards the net, make them rush back and try to have to get it back and save it. And it worked for them. And now we're going to have to see momentum shift, a complete momentum shift from that game two to see if unicorns can see if they can retaliate.
And Pablo, could be a great retaliation, and it is. Insanity able to clean it up. Unicorns, quick response from that previous game right here. I think this is the momentum swing that they might be looking for, Galloway.
Indeed, I created this terminology yesterday and did it twice. I think I just created not a caster curse, but a caster blessing for this unicorn teams. Connor trying to get a quick retaliation. Doesn't get it, gets saved. Insanity gets it past one. Pablo getting the demo. Speak his name and he shall create greatness. Gets the demo, allowing Insanity to just have free reign. Just get a little bit, show off on how to dribble. I'm taking notes, Insanity. That's how you do it. I still haven't mastered it yet, but once again, I'm just terrible at the game. I just casting the ball. I can speak. I can't play. I can barely speak.
No worries, but the unicorns sure can score goals. 2 fast goals here in the start of our game number 3. The unicorns, they want to take that lead back here in the series, and so far 2 goals to their name. They're able to keep this lead and maintain this pressure. They could kill a lot of time on the clock and try to force mistakes out of the Penguins, and this a huge mistake, but the unicorns not able to capitalize on that one, Galloway.
They were not. That was a very close. That's a beautiful attempt, but I think he just not enough boost to really get the control he wanted on that shot towards the net. Made the Penguins, made them rush back really hard. Whichever team it was, I've already got mixed up my old mentioned brain. But now Penguins getting it back. Poofy getting the demo this time. Allow the net to be open. Poofy securing it, and like that, we have a retaliation from that second goal. Not just trying to get closer after they scored, but completely retaliating, saying, you know what, demo me up in the net, I'll do the same thing, and it's going to be a lot more unseen. And just like that, now 1 goal difference. Penguins trying to come back.
1 goal difference, and Penguins are gonna have to work for it. And Pablo, great flick, and Poofy, phenomenal save, but only goes to the shadow realm. A double tap attempt, not gonna be good for the unicorns right here.
And Debbie, this right here, I feel like at some point, if they're not careful, the unicorns get these very close opportunities, but unable to convert them. If they're not careful, we've seen it, man. The Penguins will make them want that back. This team will not let them just keep getting away with missing the net and let it go unpunished for long. However, it's going to be hard to do when you don't have any boost, but you're a 50th legend like Connor there, not really allowing the 50s to go the right way for the unicorns. Pablo gets a shot off, but couldn't quite sink it past that Penguins defense. Now, Santi going up, trying to get it to the corner. Poofy in the corner, intercepted. Taking his time, gets it over Insanity. Not rushing it, gonna wait for his teammate to go up. Connor goes for the bump, but it did not get it, but it caused the defender to jump, losing his momentum. And like that, as a tied game, 2-2 at 2:02 in this game. Unfortunately, not game 2. Debbie.
But I mean, we've seen a shift in play coming out from both these teams. I think the Unicorns starting off with this physical play, and now the Penguins responding in kind, and we see a tied-up ball game as the result here. Let's see, Penguins going to be able to mount an attack right here. Pablo going to be able to shut that one down, but ball's still in a dangerous spot. Insanity able to handle that one for a moment. Now Pablo taking it down to the midfield. Insanity going to be able to pick this one back up. Poofy going to meet it in the air, and this could be a shot opportunity, but Connor able to send it away to safety.
Indeed, Penguins now trying to push the advantage, getting into the corner. Pablo not letting it happen. Connor trying to slow down the offense, allowing his teammate Poof to get back. And that little unfortunate miscommunication is going to leave it open for a Connor. Penguins counterattack, and it's just a classic story of the Penguins picking apart the offense for a counterattack. And just like that, the lead has gone back to the Penguins. And it's just, the Unicorns are playing a solid game, man. They're just putting so much more pressure up than the Penguins. And really not making the Penguins have to get that many saves, though. The thing is, the Penguins are forcing them to make shots that are not on target. And they're able to be more precise with their own shots through counterattacks. This Unicorns team has got to just really tighten up their offense, really. Their defense is solid. It's just their offense is what's allowing a lot of these goals to happen for the Penguins. And if, as I say that, Pablo with a fantastic save. But they're not out of the woodworks yet, Debbie, with Poofy trying to get it past the defenders. Cannot get it past Insanity.
I mean, you mentioned it. The offense that the Penguins are able to, or that the offense that the Unicorns are able to generate is really good. But if they're not able to capitalize on every single opportunity, they will get bitten for it. And Connor, the one who is going to sink his fangs in this time. 2-goal lead for the Penguins here. 16 seconds remaining.
Oh, this is not the situation you want to be as Unicorns. This is very reminiscent of Game 2. They're still easily able to do this, and Santi's able to score right here if he gets the flip reset and gets it past him. He can't, and Poofy getting that pitch off the wall. Pablo in the position, but too far up. Lost his opportunity to score right there, and just like that, Penguins are going to take Game 3, and this... I don't want to say this is looking real bad for the Unicorns, but they're playing a fantastic game, and they truly, truly are. They outshot the Penguins 11-7, and and Unicorns made less saves than the Penguins did too. It's just the Penguins are picking their offense apart so much on miscommunications, and is allowing them to just get easy counterattack goals, and that's what's making them, not kick themselves quite yet, but you got to start, putting the boot on to start kicking yourself, because that's 2 goals, arguably, or 2 games, I could say, that counterattacks have really, really crushed the Unicorns.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Unicorns, their offense is there. It's good pressure. They were able to score 2 goals, but they need to make sure that they're covering all their bases, because the Penguins, with these counterattacks, they are punishing and they will execute on the opportunities given to them. Unicorns, I think if they're able to buff out those slight adjustments, I think we'll have a way more competitive game, and maybe something a little bit more similar to game number 1, where the Unicorns were able to take down the Penguins.
Indeed, they did a good job that Game 1. It was a very close one. I mean, the Penguins did a great job too. It was a flawless game, if that makes sense, in Game 1. And if they can just get back to that and tighten it up a little bit, just make sure they don't double commit or lose track of where they are, because the Penguins are just picking it apart. If they could just keep track of themselves, not even keep track of the other team, just keep track of themselves, I feel like this Unicorns team would really swing the pendulum back the other way and bring us to a Game 5. Pablo doing a great job getting it past. And Santi trying to get the pass off the backboard, but Connors there does not let it go anywhere. Pablo, great job. Expected the challenge, but didn't get it. Almost gets it around the defender, but cannot though. Connors halting this offense into an awkward position. But it's starting to go in the favor of, never mind. About to starting to go in favor of the Unicorns who are weighing them down. But now, look what's happened. We have Connor getting his goal stolen by Poofy. And it's just, you could say, a counterattack, kind of, from the Penguins again. Not as hard of a counterattack, mind you. but they still got the ball away in that midfield. The Unicorns were just too slow to get back, and it's just another goal.
Yeah, and now the Unicorns with a possible opportunity. Pablo trying to get this one in the center, unable to do so. But now Insanity gonna have a look, but shut down by Poofy. And Poofy with the counter attack right here is gonna sink another one in for the Penguins. 2-goal lead here. 3:43 remaining.
Indeed, and this is really, after holding them off for so long, you really don't want to give up a second goal that quickly. Not because you're down by 2 now, but simply because it's the final game if you do not win it. It's match point right now. You don't want to just concede. You don't want to go down by 2 goals, ever, but you don't want to go down by 2 goals that quickly. Well, it's good to have more time on the clock if you're going to go down by 2. You don't want to do it that quickly. So it's just more time you have to put, handle the Penguins. Like, you can't let that get in their head. I don't think it has from how they're playing. Insanity is not going to try to get it. Pablo's there. It's going to be trying to get a pass center to Pablo. Insanity couldn't get it on it. Connor's going to try to take it up, slowly running out of boost though. Pablo getting the clear, but Debbie just, he hits it upwards, unfortunately, and just an Eagles moment if I've ever seen one. It's so unfortunate. I hate to see that.
Very unfortunate for the Unicorns. I think if you're the Unicorns right now, you simply need to stop the bleeding. Try to get your footing, or trying to get back on some good footing, and this could be an opportunity for the Unicorns right here. Gonna play it off the backboard. Pablo with a second touch, but unfortunately just not enough power behind that one. It's gonna float wide. The Unicorns trying to keep that offense going. Ben Connor Cox! Oh my! What a shot right here. Absolute banger. 74 miles per hour. Even though Pablo trying to play defense right there. Just too much speed behind it.
Honestly, it's hard to blame Pablo there. You're low on boost. Should you turn forward, cut it off? Should you keep going back? If you cut it off, you have a better chance of saving it, but he doesn't have the boost for it. If you keep going back, you're in shadow defense, facing out completely 100% away from the guy who's shooting it, and you know he's going to put a banger off of that pass. It's just a losing situation, and unfortunately, Pablo trying to make a great attempt, just could not get it back. And this is starting to become very dire. At this point, you start loosening the screws on the kitchen sink, and you get ready to chuck that thing as hard as you can if you're the Unicorns. You got to. You're down 4, 2 minutes left. Penguins doing a great job of just controlling the ball, getting pressure going off. Poofy up in the air, Santi challenges, but with no boost. Poofy going to bait out the second challenger, gets it, and luckily for the Unicorns, Connor backflips, allowing the 0 boost that Insanity had to not punish him. But this is still just a situation you do not want to be in. They could not get the clear because Pablo gets damaged. Connor doing the work needed, then Poofy going for his own demo. And this is very quickly getting away from this Unicorns team, if it hasn't already.
Yeah,
I do not want to count them out, but Debbie, I just don't know, man. This is starting to become very hard.
Yeah, I don't want to count them out either. They had such a good showing so far. I think the Unicorns just falling a little bit into that panic mode, and the Penguins just able to take full advantage of it so far. They've been doing an excellent job controlling the ball, breaking down the defense, getting those bumps and demos when they absolutely need them. Getting the boost starving as well. Connor may be looking for an infield pass, but Poofy was going for that boost. And the Penguins, the Unicorns on defense, actually make it no Unicorns on defense after the Connor attack right here.
Clip it! That was just a beautiful touch by Poofy, man. And Connor is just doing what Connor has been doing. It's making his teammate have nothing to worry about. It don't matter how fast that ball is going. It can go as slow as it can possibly go. If there's nobody to defend it, it's going to go in. And it's tell all the time, this 2 team from the Penguins just making a strong showing. It's not over yet. as we see, Insanity still has heart. This unicorn team is still in it. It's just you have to wonder if it's too little, too late. There's plenty of time, but they do not have plenty of time.
seconds.
Not to be redundant, but
They need to score a kickoff goal here. Let's see. Trying to plan something, but maybe the execution just a little bit faulty there. Either way, Unicorn still with possession here. They're going to be able to mount a potential attack right here, but Pablo not getting the touch that he wanted. Now Unicorns need to play a little bit of defense. Almost 20 seconds remaining. Unicorns going to have to score now if they want a chance.
they have to score now and now and now, and Penguins not letting that happen, just keeps banging it. That's going to be your winner for this game 4. It's going to be the Penguins. It's just a matter at this point if it's going to be 6-1 still or 6-2. And Penguins really not allowing the Unicorns to get much offense. However, it's an open net opportunity. They can get one for the road. Pablo just making those beautiful shots that we have seen time and time again. Unfortunately, it's a little too late. And that is your winner, Penguin, or victory.
And a dominating one at that. I mean, all in all, especially at the end of that series right there, it definitely seemed like the Penguins were fully in control. They seemed comfortable. They figured out the Unicorns' game plan, and the Unicorns unfortunately just unable to work anything out against that this Penguins lineup.
And man, oh man, what a series that was. Just game 1 really was just a back and forth battle. It was beautiful overtime. Then game 2, no, Penguins fought back strong and got themselves a win. And then it's just continued to avalanche and just avalanche and just avalanche, and Penguins taking advantage of that snowy biome catastrophe just slid down and just kept winning, man. They didn't have to have the best pressure. They just had to have the most precise pressure. And they hit the pressure points perfectly and just got the counterattack goals to just keep knocking the Unicorns down. And it worked.
Absolutely. I mean, they were able to capitalize when they needed it the most, when it counted the most. Like we mentioned, a lot of their goals coming off of those counterattacks, just waiting for the Unicorns to overextend just a little bit, and the excellent communication to be able to coordinate those counterattacks. I mean, we saw the passing plays being involved in those counterattacks as well. So absolutely, it wasn't just the
It wasn't.
Penguins definitely. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, you go ahead. I was just gonna agree with you.
Yeah, the Penguins still played a phenomenal game. They saw their opportunities and they were able to execute on them.
Absolutely, and it wasn't just counterattacks. Don't let me chalk it up to just counterattacks because it's not. However, they just did a great job at defense and just took apart the Unicorns' offense, not allowing it to really set up, or whenever it has set up, it just weathered it out, rotate, manage your spacing, manage your boost, get the clear, get control of the ball, which is what they did. And then even when it wasn't counterattack, when it wasn't off of defense, they just had great plays, great passing from the sidewall to the center, and just boom in the net. It was just a phenomenal showing from this Penguins team, and they showed me why they were the winners of this match. Unicorns played great too. Don't get me wrong. The Penguins, they showed me why they were winners. And I think Debbie, we're trying to get one of the Penguins players in here, but
Uh, I don't. mm, I don't think we're gonna be able to have time for that interview.
probably not at this point, which is unfortunate because I wanted to hear from him. However, that's fine. Debbie, absolute best casting with you, brother. Take us out, man.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, we've had Water Dragon here in the production booth, making sure the stream is up and running, and hopefully he will be good to go for our next match, which is coming up here at 10 p.m. You want to make sure that you're here and ready to watch it, as it's going to be Origin League, what is debatably the best league in FDL. There's been a lot of claims about it, and you might be missing me in that match. But you're gonna have Galloway returning for that in the casting booth. He's gonna be casting the Eagles taking on the Monkeys. So again, that's at 10 p.m. You don't want to miss out. Galloway, any last words?
Honk.
Honk, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a good night.
Is that not good? That we're coming back.
fast and cold. We were catching diamonds in the rain, letting precious water through the drain. Stars were dancing in their light, paths that we could never ride. Oh, they were dancing way up high. We built these walls so we could find who could prove themselves to the waves of time. We're trying to repent before you sin. It's like giving up before you begin. Stars were dancing in their light, paths that we could never ride. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their light, future we will never ride. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry. Thought another goal is all we needed. Taking second chances till we bleed. And when all the love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in their light, paths that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their light, future we will never ride. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry.
Welcome back, FDL, to the 10 o'clock game. It's Galloway Sackett coming back in to bring you another cast. But I've got myself here a new caster with me who's, well, not new, but it's the first time y'all seen him this season. It's your boy Ace. What's up, brother man?
No, what's good, Galloway? You doing good tonight?
I'm doing swimmingly, my good sir. How about yourself?
Pretty good. I'm happy to cast another game. It's been a very long time since I've casted one, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, dude, it's been a long time. I think, if I remember correctly, your last cast was with me last season. I could be mistaken, but I think it was.
No, it probably was because we always casted together because we were always super fun and a really good environment. So
Heck yeah,
I did it
dude.
again.
Well, we'll try and go into this next match, which is Origin Monkeys and Eagles. We get these nerds in here for a fun series, hopefully fun series. I'm looking forward for fun. I never want to cast a game that's not fun, but hasn't happened yet. Always a time for first, but I don't think it's gonna be this time. It should be a close game.
Yep. I'm gonna get it started here. We're gonna see a Monkeys C team, I think, and then a Monkeys B. So hopefully a pretty good game here. A shot from Potato Plays goes to the corner. Oblivion gonna collect the corner boost and try to play it off the wall. Now a semi-open net could get this other touch. Unfortunate. Potato's gonna send it to the wall. Gonna whack it for another touch.
Ooh! We see the monkeys try to send it, but cannot get it past Da Potato, who gets the open net counterattack, and that was actually very close there from Jams, I believe it was, to just dunk it on Potato. But Potato not panicking and just flipping it into him, man. He controlled it. Gets the first goal almost 30 seconds in, brother.
Yeah, it was a really good play, good counterattack. And I already said my favorite word, so we're already good to a good start.
You heard me chuckle at it, I'm sure, huh? Ooh! And a good beat by Zaya's going to try to put it center for the teammate. Potato gets there and before we can even get to another 30 seconds, the Eagles get their second goal, and they're flying off the victory screeching right now.
That is a great pass to a great shot. I mean, the Eagles are just taking away after that first goal with a good kickoff goal.
Indeed, man. And now, Potato getting a favorable bounce. Rex getting over Zaya, though. This could be dangerous if Oblivion gets there in time. The double commit, but the Eagles get away safely. This could be a counterattack if Zaya can beat Oblivion, but they can't. Oblivion gets into the corner, gets it out, but has no boost to follow it. Potato slowing it down. Gets to 50, slowing down the offense once more. Doing the Lord's work on that defense. However, Oblivion gets the goal from Jam. 50 and the Eagles, I believe it was. Yeah, it goes a good 50 there.
Good 50, good shot past both of the defenders. Really good play from the Monkeys here, trying to come back from 1-2 deficit. They don't got you know, they don't got any obstacles in their way. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, pass to the middle. Potato with a great read. Now another shot off the crossbar. Oblivion gonna take it, get the boost. Not able to get another one. Potato with 0 boost on the sidewall. Good touch from Jam.
I tell you, man, this Eagles team is putting up some good pressure, Ace.
Yeah, I mean, the constant pressure is making this Monkey team look pretty awkward on their defensive half.
Ooh, but a good bump by Jam. Potato not knowing if he had no boost and not being patient, makes a good play. Bangs off the backboard. Zaya goes for a shot. Oblivion, great clear to the side. Zaya's trying to get the demo, couldn't quite get it, but bumps him off the ball. Great 50 though. Potato beats Jam. Ball floating in the midfield. Zaya going for the open net. Can't get it past Jam. Who gets back in time and Monkeys just getting by, trying to get that second goal, and Eagles doing a great job not making it easy.
Yeah, the constant pressure putting these Monkeys in a really good position to counterattack, but they're not able to. So Eagles gonna put more pressure on, try to get another goal. It's a good read from Oblivion, but Potato's there. Oh, a good touch from the Eagles. Zaya.
Yeah, I never knew at first how to say their name either, but for those who don't know, it's Zaya.
Zaya. Oh, Jam up. Unfortunately missing that one. Now Oblivion on his way back, not able to get it, and it's a 1-3 lead for the Eagles. And now their constant pressure is working. I just feel like this Monkeys team is like pretty much overcommitting a little bit. That's causing them to get scored on a little bit too much, but the Eagles with their constant pressure is really collapsing on this Monkeys defense.
It is, man, and I gotta tell you, Potato is just doing a phenomenal job because he is the lower salad player for this Eagles team, which does not always say much. But before I go away from this, Dark Oblivion did a great job just picking apart that play before Zaya can get back to it and scoring it. But Potato, being the lower salad on this Eagles team, he's doing a great job of getting those counter attack goals. I mean, he's hitting open nets, which I cannot do. I'm an expert player. He's doing a great job right now. Zaya making a fantastic save as well. Monkeys trying to maintain offensive pressure, though. Gets demoed for their effort. Now Potato trying to bang it up. Gets it past one, and Potato scores it himself. I believe that's a hat trick for the guy. Oh my God, never mind. That's four. That's a grand slam for the guy. My bad.
It's a great double tap, I would say, from Potato there. Now putting it forward to a minute and 45 seconds left. I mean, based on what these Monkeys can do, they might get another goal just based off their random spurts of pressure. Not able to. Potato with his 5th goal of the game, making sure that they have no chance to come back already.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm glad he's not an expert. I don't want to deal with this guy right now. He's showing me how it's done. He's got more points than the entire Eagles team combined right now. That's a scary thing to look into. With this guy, Zaya opening up their own score and getting a good shot off the ceiling here.
Zaya finally getting one of the goals that they wanted. You know, Potato just taking all the fortune and fame while he's left in the dust.
That said, Zay's got some assists. Zay's got some shots. They're doing excellent as well. Potatoes just coming out of nowhere, getting the demos, getting the goals, gets it over one. Got an open opportunity, but with no boost. Trying to dribble around, gets challenged. Great attempt, but it's just hard to dribble without any boost. And a great shot by Oblivion coming from the sky over Zaya to make this lead cut in half. They're not sitting pretty, but there's plenty of time for them to come back, Ace. There's plenty of time.
What a great shot and pass from the Monkeys. I mean, like I've said before, they have random spurts of like really good plays. I just think they get a little bit of a warm up, the game one warm up. They get back with their rotations, and they'll be doing great.
A pile of work, Potato. Look, man, I know you're standing up for all your potato brethren who got made into French fries by McDonald's today, but the Monkeys had nothing to do with that, man. Take it easy on them. Oh my lord, Zaya getting a good 50 in the midfield, goes for it. Goes for the pinch play, but couldn't quite get the pinch play off. Potato, however, trying to get the double. Goes a little bit wide, whack jam, being patient, gets to clear out. Oblivion, trying to take it up the wall here. Gets the boost, but unfortunately couldn't get it. Saying your favorite word as well now. Zaya trying to slow this down. Oblivion gets it up and around Potato. And 42 seconds remaining. Down by 3. It's not bleak. It's not pretty, but it's not bleak. They can come back from this.
I mean, the way they're playing, like I've said this the entire game, they're playing really good, and then they just make some random mistake, which unfortunately leads to a goal. The Eagles are capitalizing off of it, which is really good to see, making those open nets, making it look easy. I can't even hit him either, Galloway, so no blame to you. Good beat from Oblivion there. Jam gonna be able to get it, crossbar, and now another shot for Oblivion.
Oh,
And Zaya saves it. Jam for another one. Can he get a shot? No, he can't. Tries to hit it back mid. Zaya does it for him. Oblivion beats one. Gets demoed by Potato. Now that looks like Eagles wrapping up game one. Oh, unless Oblivion can get a goal that counts for 3. And over 1. And not able to get the second. And that was a great game one from both teams, in my opinion. Even though it was pretty high scoring game, I feel like it was a good warm-up game for both teams.
absolutely. Both teams really well. Let's say both teams really filling it out. The Eagles didn't wait to fill it out. They came out cannons blazing, not even guns, just straight up cannon fire, just shooting in all cylinders, almost having the Brazil all just on the Eagles scoring itself. With Potato getting 6 goals for 6 shots, and Zaya having the goal to go with it. And Monkeys not looking bad. The score does not reflect how well they play. It's just Potato was just really popping off on fire. It'll be very interesting to see how they try to account for this guy or this team coming into this next game. It's not just one person, of course. You see Zaya has plenty of supportive stats there too. It's a solid Eagles team that this Monkey's going to have to adapt for in this game too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the one thing the Monkeys have to learn and adjust to is their rotations on the backfield. I feel like they had a little bit too much overcommitting and a little bit too much rotational errors, which caused them to get scored on with those open nets. But they also had some really good plays to the mid and great passes. So I feel like this Monkeys team was playing really good. I just feel like the mistakes hindered their performance a little bit. And on the other hand, the Eagles, they played good all game. Obviously had some mistakes, but that's normal. But they had some really good plays and really good passes, really good shots. And it's going to be looking like, even though it's a B and C team, it looks like it's going to be a really, really good series today.
Indeed, I'm expecting both these two teams. I don't think it's going to be no sweep. I think we're going to see the Monkeys fight back hard. And they did a fantastic job. It just wasn't in the cards that first game for them. And I think they're really going to go the distance. I don't know if we're going to quite get a game 5 out of this. But I do expect the Monkeys win to come up either this game or the next. However, Eagles not going to make it easy. We saw how well they can play that game 1. Trying to take it in the corner to try to get control of it. Couldn't quite get the dribble off. Zaya patiently waiting on defense. Didn't have the boost though, and now coming out of nowhere is to say, "What got Oblivion? It's my turn. I want this goal." Just barely stealing it there, Ace. Barely stealing it.
Yeah, it was super close, super close. Great shot from Jam and Jam only there, in my opinion.
Wait, what do you mean? I didn't see Jam anywhere near there. Oh, good bump by Potato. Great bump by Potato. Zaya able to get there. My lord, Potato must be a part-time custodian taking out the trash.
Great bumps from Potato there, completely clearing Oblivion with his 100 boost out of the net. Now going into 1-1. Monkeys obviously not down yet, which is good to see. Eagle's gonna get a big boom. Oblivion gonna take it one-on-one, try to hit it over. Zaya not able to, gonna send to the corner. Try to play for 2 more. Can't. Oh, gets it around Potato. 0 boost. He's scraping and crawling to the shot. He can't. What a read by Zaya now for a counterattack.
Indeed, and oh, Potato almost just slamming it in that. Zaya getting it bounced up. Awkward touch up. See the Monkeys can capitalize off this, and both of them very low boost. Everybody low boost in this field right now. Zaya getting a good save, getting the boost for it. Gets to clear off the backboard. Oblivion waiting to pick it off. Couldn't quite get on it. Zaya now going to try to carry it over one. Couldn't quite get it, but man, that was close. Jam with a good stop there.
Now for a counterattack on the other end. Goes to the middle. Pretty high. Oblivion up. Not going to read it. Now Jam overcommits. Potato. Not able to get a shot, but it was a pretty difficult angle. Now going for the shot. A little bit of controller mistake there. Not his fault. Now going to the bottom right. Not able to. Jam with a nice try. Unable to get it. Zaya with
his eyes, bro.
big play. What a shot from Potato off crossbar in. That is another play I've talked about with these counterattacks. They're just detrimental to these teams.
It was. That's almost a beautiful crossbar down save by I believe that was Jam, but Potato just banging it to that top. My lord, this guy right now is playing good. This is a much closer game. The Monkeys are looking very good in this game compared to that first one at the start here. Went to the halfway marker, they're in much better position. They're still working out the kinks, I feel like. Right now, good bump by Potato, not allowing Oblivion to really get a solid setup shot. However, it bumped them into the demo, and unfortunately, Jam just waiting in the wings to get that, or waiting in the wind to get that shot. Beautiful angle. Ties up the game right at the halfway marker. It's a brand new game now. Just, you know, half the time.
0-0. You know, a little bit less time, but that's fine. Good kickoff from Potato. Gonna send it high. What a read by Jam. Maybe able to double this. Not able to. Oblivion gonna have to save this. Good read from Potato. Jam pretty low on boost. Not able to get the boost, but his teammate does. Passes back to Potato. Potato shooting that. Not in. Still a very scary situation for the Monkeys, and they get it out. Now for the counterattack, pass 1. 50s to the left wall. Potato probably gonna beat him. Plays it down. Jam not able to get the second touch. Oblivion blast back. Now gonna play near post. Play it safe. Potato gonna go all out.
Oblivion trying to get that touch, can't quite do it, no boost. It turns into a 2v1 quick, turns into a 2v1. Eagles doing a good job keeping control. It's gonna be a float down, or ball down straight for the net. Zaya turns off, goes for it, but gets bumped. Potato with all the boost in the world, Jam with none. He has to challenge early. Oblivion doing a great job reading that, getting to the backboard, clearing that up. Oblivion trying to dribble it, does a great job keeping it away from Zaya, but unfortunately gets turned around, facing the wrong direction. And now a good pass down from Potatoes to Zaya, who sends that. That might go crossbar down. Not quite. Still dangerous for the Monkeys if they can't get this cleared out. Ooh, great 50 though. Now it's the Eagles who are starting to panic a little bit, getting back to defense.
Oh, Oblivion with the mid jam there. Gets it past the one. Now Oblivion gonna try to cut this, play it slow. Potatoes there, 100 boost. Gonna send it to the corner. Try to spy time for Zaya. Now, Monkeys with pretty good amount of boost, going for another counterattack here. Jam with a tactical fake 50. Now lives Zaya on last back. Bumps him off. Oblivion gonna have a pretty good 1v2 operation here.
Ooh.
Not able to get it. Big boom from Zaya. Jam looking pretty awkward, but blocks both of the shots now. It's just a race to the goal. Jam with no boost, not able to do much though.
Which is very unfortunate because he had a very good opportunity where both Eagles double committed to her on offense. And honestly, the Eagles, you got to feel like they got a little bit lucky there. And now, time ticking down. Demo on Oblivion. I think we're going to go into overtime unless Potato gets a god shot from midfield. Can't quite get it. And we have an OT, which is a far cry from that first game, Ace. I don't know how this turns out, brother. I cannot foresee this.
I mean, I feel like both teams have played a lot better on the counter-attacking end with lots of goals because of it. Oblivion gonna get past one, but Zaya there. Big read from Jam. Now Potato's in a pretty awkward spot, but big demo. Now 1v1, Zaya with boost. Good 50. Potato's there. Jam gonna try to play it slow. Back to the middle, not able to. Now Oblivion in the same spot he scored that other goal. Can it play it across both for the double? Not able to get it in. Oh, not either.
Uh-oh.
Oh my! Now another counterattack for the Eagles.
This is going to be awkward for the Monkeys. Oh, Potato just came out of that position. Monkeys with a great touch. Now flies over. Oh, Zaya's low on boost. Wreckjam's low on boost. Oblivion going to take it, opt to take it back, grab the boost, try to take it into the corner. Zaya decides to back off, low boost as well. Potato want to play some shadow defense, goes for the back pass but gets demoed for it. Zaya now chasing it up the wall. Oh, never mind. Decides to wait patiently. Let one of the monkey player go by. Gets a good clear center, or past center, pardon me. But Monkeys not panicking, not aping. Gets absolutely smacked though. And this could be dangerous. Ace, Potato going for that goal. Gets blocked though.
Jam shutting Potato up with that demo. Told him to get back on his half. Now Jam with the ball. Going for mid. He does. Oblivion there. Is he able to shoot? Gets the one touch. Potato's there as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now they're both in an awkward position. Potato with low boost on the counterattack though. Is that in?
That's Potato on the counterattack, baby.
And then another counterattack just from the non-stop Monkeys pressure just bites them in the behind. Now Eagles gets game 2. A very, I wouldn't say unconvincing win, but a very different from the first game.
This is very different. This is a Monkeys team that has gotten adjusted to the Eagles, and it was a much tougher fight. However, Potato with his counterattack capabilities, man, seeing it when it's there and just taking it, able to secure game 2 for this Eagles team, and just like that, it's match point, potential sweep opportunity. It's way too early to talk about a sweep though. After that Monkeys performance, they outshot the Eagles 10-8. Had to make far less saves than the Eagles though. The Eagles was constantly on the back foot making defensive saves.
I mean, yeah.
Much different outcome, and I would not be surprised if Monkeys just keep on pushing like they were and gets this game 3.
Yeah, I would say it was a much better game. The one thing I would like to see from the Monkeys, though, is a little bit more team play. I know both of their goals came from assists, but I think a lot of their opportunities were a little bit wasted just because they either played it a little bit too aggressive or tried to play solo play in a 1v2 and they just got blocked. The Eagles, they played really well, especially with that pressure shift from that first game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're going to adapt more this game. So I feel like if this is Eagles' game to win, in my opinion.
I can agree. The Eagles have been the ones who's been making it happen. Monkeys doing a great job fighting back that second game, not making it easy. Eagles still very much look like they're not flustered. They had a harder time making stuff happen, but they're not flustered while doing it. Potato just opting, like for example, Potato there just opting for the wait for him to send the intermediate approach, getting a solid 50 save on that in front of the net. Not panicking. Eagles just able to just remain calm. I feel like I don't want to speak presumptuously here, but I feel like you said, it is the Eagles' game to lose. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if this Monkey team does pull it out. They made a lot of changes that game too, and it was working for them.
Yep, I mean, Oblivion to take this off for a wall air dribble. Gets it over one. Able to get a second touch. Jam gonna play it fast. Oh, solo play almost in. Oblivion trying to read Zaya's touch, not able to. Zaya gonna go for one touch high. Jam able to read, sends it corner. Now both monkeys in an awkward position, and Zaya notices and just shoots it straight in. A great touch
Indeed.
from Zaya.
Oh, it was an absolutely beautiful read. And sorry, I had something in my eye there. Oh wait, that's just Zaya's beautiful job at a goal, and it's still not bad for the Monkeys. It's just one goal right now. At this point, I like the fire that they have, and especially right here. Oh, that was so unironically unfortunate for the Monkeys. That's such a great job on offense, and then a great job from the Eagles not to own goal that, trying to clear it, not panicking. Like I said, the Eagles are not panicking. They're doing a great job at keeping their composure, and Isaiah unfortunately able to stack the score there. But they're doing a great job, man.
Big boom.
Big boom, big counter. As soon as they talk them up, the Monkeys just show up. Good job by Oblivion.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing I'm going to find as a common theme in these games is the counterattacks are the main source of goals for teams. And I think that for these more passive teams, it might be more adjustable. Zaya's just going to get another perfect 50 in the net. And with the back left, back right, back left, yes, back left collection, unable to get anything of the ball. Now 2-1 with 3 minutes remaining.
And like that, Zaya is just saying, hey, I've had enough. I don't want to hear you coming back. No such talk. I'm sweeping. I want my sweep. Dagnammit. It's a good kickoff and a follow up by Zaya. Potato trying to get it into goal. Damn, beautiful clear. Oblivion going up for the shot. Couldn't quite get his paws on it. Appropriate because no monkeys. And Eagles able to withstand that shot. Zaya with a great clear and trying to get it further, but Oblivion stalling for time. Goes in the corner, goes for boost. Zaya challenge it, gets the 50. Potato going to try and catch this ball. Oblivion not allowing it to happen. Monkeys offensive pressure, going to get it center. Going to try to get the shot up. Ace. Zaya says no. Now the Monkeys are rushing back with low boost. Zaya can get it center. Oh, good bounce down. Oblivion's not going to be ready for that. But unfortunately, Potato wasn't quite ready for it either. And Ace, this is looking good for the Eagles right now.
Yep, they're not overcommitting to anything major, and they're keeping control of the ball, which is the one thing I want to see these Monkeys team do. But it gets it around both, but off the side post. Jam with a bit of a miss. Now Zaya hitting it off his own teammate. Potato's a little bit low on boost. Oblivion doesn't know.
Ooh.
Now Potato with another play. Great pressure by Potato there. Just staying on, being annoying, and gets a goal because of it.
Hey, no, doing a great job controlling the ball too, just to put it to the weak side of that defender there, making it where it just goes up favorably for Potato. And my word, this Potato is just built differently right now, man. This Eagles team is doing phenomenal. Zaya getting a good demo. Potato going to try to get it center, but Jam not going to make it easy. Zaya throwing it towards net though. Oblivion just got back from respawn. Gets a great save out to the corner and follows it up to midfield. but decides to, well, I was about to say decides to back off, but then he cuts back in for it. Potato goes for it. This is gonna be a counterattack opportunity. This is gonna be wide open net. Potato already showing he don't miss those for nothing, and this is starting to get out of hand for the Monkeys, with the Eagles climbing up to a 3-goal difference with a minute left.
I'm gonna have to agree with something you said earlier about the Monkeys and the Eagles. The Eagles are just way more patient than this Monkeys team. I mean, now it's more understandable, but the past 2 games they've just been rushing a bunch. Just like then, I mean, great touch, but
Ooh,
I mean, actually, I'm just not gonna speak anymore because that was a great touch. But with these rushes, they're making the team very awkward, and it's obviously making the Eagles, just who are playing a little bit more passive, able to do more things, just like now. Tato takes control, gets it past one. Now Zaya with a big boom, gonna play it sidewall. Gets it past Jam, now 1v1 situation. Tato gonna send it wide.
indeed, and coming down to the wire, 25 seconds remaining. Monkeys have got to unhinge that sink and throw it. An analogy I've used before, but it's just so appropriate. Zaya not letting it happen. Gets the 50. At this point, just playing the long game. Just keep the ball away from the Monkeys. Potato getting a good bump. And with that, the Eagles will be your victor in Game 3. A nice clean sweep. Oblivion trying to get a beautiful shot. And it was beautiful, but just met by stalwart defenders. And it's still up in the air. Zaya's not going to chase it and push the lead. Ball goes down. Eagles are your sweeping champions of this series.
Sweeping champions, what a name. Yeah, I think all it comes down to is just Eagles were more consistent, and Monkeys just unfortunately played against a better Eagles team today, and that's all it was.
And I wouldn't. I hesitate to say it's a better team because this Monkeys really showed a lot of promising things. It's just, I don't know if it was just the nerves of this got to them. They did seem to have rushed it a little bit, or maybe not even rushed it. It's just, like we said, the Eagles were just a very patient team. They played their game. They never let themselves get out of sorts, panicking. The first game was a great filler for them, but in that first game, they found out that their play style will work, and they just stuck with it, not adapting to not having to adapt.
Yeah.
And it's just the Monkeys were unable to just come up to it. They just could not get the Eagles out of their rhythm.
Yeah, and another thing I was gonna make sure I specified on, and I wasn't disrespecting the Monkeys team there. I was just saying that Eagles played, in my opinion, a better game than the Monkeys, just due to their pure passiveness.
Oh, sorry, my headset cut off, so I couldn't tell if you asked me something. But we got both Eagles in here. Zaya Potato, tell us how that feels. Give it to us.
Yeah, that was a good series. Had a lot of fun. Potato carried me.
No,
Best
it
player.
was the other way around. I got carried. I was so stressed out.
Well, I mean, in
Yeah.
my opinion, it was a team effort. I feel like Potato played really good those first 2 games, and Zaya played really good defensively. In my opinion, all 3 games, but really showed out that last game.
Thanks. Yeah,
Thank you.
I was kind of just sitting back in net a few times, but like I actually feel most comfortable sitting in net, to be honest. That's where I thrive.
Yeah, nice. I do have a couple questions. In my opinion, y'all played more passive, I would say. Is this how y'all normally play, or was it just more of an adjustment to the Monkeys playstyle?
Yeah, I guess I'd say that we after game one, I think we decided we're not too worried about their sort of solo plays and like
Mm-hmm.
uh, ability to just sort of outplay us in defense. So we decided, it's probably safe if we play a little more passive, let them give the ball to us sometimes, and just wait for our chances.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. Galleries, you got any questions?
Oh, you know I do, brother. I gotta see how these two champions feel out of that. I mean, Potato, for example, thank you for the lessons tonight, Coach. I've learned how to hit open nets watching you. I cannot hit them for nothing, so thank you, sir. Y'all two just play phenomenal. Just never. I know we went over this. Y'all just never looked like y'all panicked. Debbie's saying he's very proud of you in the chat, and now I'm proud of y'all too. And I don't have anything to do with the Eagles franchise, but I don't know if Ace already heard this. 'Cause I've been having headset issues. Did y'all have any strategy beforehand? 'Cause I know he's asking about is that your play style, but was that your strategy just to fill them out, or just to go straight into it with what you already know?
Uh, well, I mean, like we were kind of like we didn't really have much strategy like before the game. We were just kind of like, yeah, we'll just play as we play.
Yeah, we kind of just make adjustments as we go.
Well, you could have fooled me. I didn't see much adjustments there at all. Y'all played it solid the entire time. Beautiful passes. I mean, no, I can't say. I'm kind of stunned silent by how well y'all played, and it's just
Thank you.
Thank you.
I yeah, I'm silent. I'm stuttering because I can't speak. There's nothing I can want to ask. Y'all look like y'all did as well, and just I'm gonna shut up. I'm just rambling at this point. Did you have any more
I,
Ace?
so is this y'all's first time playing together? Have y'all consistently played together, or?
There we go. Thank you.
Before today, I think only 2 scrims.
Oh, nice, nice. It seemed that y'all like were like pretty easy to play with, in my opinion. Y'all look like y'all are very comfortable with each other. So I feel like, in my opinion, that it looked like y'all have played a lot, but I mean, y'all played really well regardless. So it looked really clean, looked like a really good Origin game.
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, I think even though we've only scrimmed twice, those scrims went really well, and I trust Potato to clean up all the passes I try to throw his way. Really
Yeah,
solid.
yeah, it was to save my overcommits.
Well, I do have another question for you. I just, while I'm thinking about it, I want to have a little bit of fun with your team here. The with Blade in the sideline just chatting for you, being your captain. Was there any pressure to really perform for the captain watching, or you just wanted to say, "Look at us, Dad, we got this for you"?
I mean,
You're never worried.
yeah,
Just
tons of pressure. I was so worried of disappointing Mia. It would have been the end of my career.
understandable. I don't know if I could withstand Mia's disappointment either.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would be so sad if I disappointed me. Oh my god.
well, both of y'all potatoes, we appreciate y'all coming in here, having a great game, and having fun with us in the cashier booth. I just want to speak out for FTL, or for all y'all people watching for FTL. We appreciate y'all joining us tonight. That was our last game for the evening. However, it's only Saturday. We got one more night, Ace. And tomorrow we have 3 more games lined up. First, 8 o'clock, we have the Hydras at the Unicorns in the Expert League. Then, going into 9 o'clock, Star League, Eagles, Hammerheads. Not going to miss that game either. Then, at 10 o'clock, we keep going up in the leagues to Elite League. Owls, home team. Gators, away team. That's a cannot miss game if you ask me. But what can I say? I'm just a caster. I'm gonna watch it either way. But Ace has been my caster. Water Dragon has been our streamer. From the production team of FTL, we appreciate y'all being here joining us. Come back 8 o'clock tomorrow for some more beautiful games. Have a good night, everybody.